From all bosses.
Which element were we missing? Earth?
Water?
On that one? Might have been Earth. I'm pretty sure I tacked water.
I got Earth from Terra Rupture. Did we get... Well, you got Strike because we went for Magical Destruction.
Magical Destruction's light. Oh, I think we did. We might have missed Strike. Because I forgot right now my base physical is hitting Dark. What does Leia know about trust and respect? Junior's got work to do.
Thanks for the help, Agria. Now we're going to kill you and destroy your world. This game is depressing.
That's right, Rolo. That's pretty true.
No affection either way.
Yeah.
I'm watching. That's a new skill tome for Ludger, isn't it? Is our whole party over 20 now? Okay. So we just got the most important skill in the game. Like, it really is the most important skill in the game. It lets you inflict power hits on any enemy with any move.
So do we continue on character quests, or do we finish exploring?
Well, we might as well
areas?
do a little exploration. Because we're already here, you know?
Yep. And we don't need to say it. We should buy items, because if we head to Bermia Gorge next, we're going to have a Giganto monster to take out. Which is literally, it's like the exact same thing we just fought. That was a lot of money we got from that, too. Where's the item shop again?
Just on the other side of that. All the equipment we bought is pretty good. And if we're going to be going to fight a Giganto monster, we should make sure our party is the combat party. This is not the combat party.
just got a lot better.
Aerial guard is a decent skill. What was temporary stability again? Not worthless. That is not worth it. Mind reversal's a good ability though.
Well, you got the resources.
Are you gonna deal with everyone else, or are you gonna wait?
I'm gonna wait a little bit because we just.
I mean, everyone has power charge too.
New. Oh yeah, good point. It only costs 2.
Momentary gain isn't that important, and we can get it back shortly.
Let's see what else we have though. Okay, yeah.
Because he only needs to get one more point to get it right back, you know? I guess the AI doesn't really use power charge, but that's a great skill.
It's shared with his link partner.
He has water guard. Does he have stat stuff waiting, or no?
No. Our party's getting pretty ridiculous. The exception of a few bosses, I somewhat predict we're done with a lot of the difficult content until post-game. Isn't that about what you're thinking?
It's certainly getting a lot easier. And we still have significant powerful resources to acquire. The last 2 party members are non-trivially useful. And there are still very good arts we don't have access to yet. Especially on Mila.
I know you're good to have a fiery passion for one of them. It's really nice of that guy to kind of wait there.
Revive is the best art in the game. Efreet is the second best art in the game. I don't even think you disagree with that. Though the more this playthrough's going on, the larger a spot in your heart rapid burst seems to be finding.
And in the enemies.
Isn't it like a sequence of spots given what the move is?
It's a series of rapid shots from the other side of the arena that locks the enemy down and attacks 2 weaknesses.
I just go backward.
Elise is in our party, it doesn't matter. I was just amused at the way it was animating.
Let's see if I want to map any of these new arts. Because Sigil Spear, despite the fact that it's a move I used constantly on our last playthrough, is actually a bad art. I don't know what I was thinking. Divine Streak isn't very good. Bolt Strike really isn't great. It's not worthless, but it's not great.
For attacking those 2 elements, we have another move that's much more rapid and much better.
Z-Slasher is pretty good.
And the main thing that's really ridiculous about Rapid Burst is when you give that skill to Luger that improves Rapid Burst. Rapid Burst, it hits like an arcane art.
I know you're a big believer in it. You also like it because it triggers your favorite link art with Alvin, right?
That link art is also ridiculous. Me hit everywhere and stone everything. I mean, I have one that's also really good with you, but it's not triggered off of art that's as good as Rapid Burst. It might be. The link art that I have with you that stones enemies reliably is probably a better art overall, but the art that it triggers off of isn't as good.
I mean,
Still a
you
good
have
art.
some okay link arts with like
Just
Mise,
not as
right?
good.
Good old Distortion Blade.
Yeah, I have some pretty good link arts with Distortion Blade. I am convinced though that Luger's best link partner all around is probably Mila, but that would get really obnoxious. Probably. Well, we've gotten a lot better at the dealing with the flip back and forth. I noticed that it wasn't. I remember on our first playthrough that used to screw with you a lot, but when I was doing it to Alvin a bunch in our last few fights, it
It's
wasn't messing
easier
with you
with
at all.
Alvin because he's slower. The disadvantage of it, though, is that, while you're doing link arts, I can be tacking weaknesses and such. Unless you do that, in which case I can't. And it was harder for me early in the game because I was stuck with inferior characters like Jude who don't have hitboxes, so when you're flinging enemies around with link arts, it's really hard to hit them.
Well, I wasn't so much when I was talking about before. I was talking about the last time we played through the game together.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about the broader context of
Yeah.
the situation. Even if you get a somewhat better link art, it's not necessarily worth it. You know?
Yeah. Luger. Luger and Mila, though, do have a ton of ridiculous.
They only have
cards
one in
together.
particular that's really ridiculous.
When I was toying around trying to get a bunch of the trophies, I found a couple others that seemed pretty amazing. It just had these ridiculous hitboxes, or did ridiculous lockdown.
Is this our last opportunity to save for it, or do we find another one?
Yeah, you're right. I believe this is. There's also one that I know that we used a bunch in our last playthrough where we do like that electric tornado that that can poison and burn. It hits, both dark and fire.
I'm trying to remember everything you do have with Muse. You mostly just seem to spam Distortion Blade on our last playthrough.
Well, there was
New arts
also
and skills for Mila. I love these improvements to my character. We did not enter here in the fractured dimension.
I was doubting there was going to be anything in here, but I know there's at least one treasure chest.
Given what this place is, it's a really bad judgment to enter that room.
I mean, it's inactive now.
If Agria existed in this world, she's the type of person who would just walk up and hit that button. I'm glad you went up here.
Me too. Normally there's like a search point or something up there.
Already been here. Hello there. You know, we need 10 crown feathers. Why can't we just have 10 crown fires and transfer it from our Zesteria playlist?
That would not
We
take
have
very long.
plenty to spare.
Pretty sure we had combos with like 20 or more crown fires in them. Those characters were not very diverse.
Hello there.
Oh boy, we just found Gust. As I recall, that wasn't even an exciting extractor to find when you found it in the first playthrough. Especially because I think on average across the cast, wind is the least useful element to build.
Mila probably has the best wind moves in the game. Actually, what am I saying? Rapid Burst is half wind.
I mean, Mila's best wind move is Wind Blade, which she comes with it. Her other wind moves are okay, but they're not... It's not a big deal to have them or not have them. And they're mostly luxuries for when your TP pool is hyper-sustainable.
Oh no! Wonderful.
You know, it was funny when I was going through Platinuming Xillia, it's like one of the big things that'll stand out to you is just how much they sped up all of the various traversal animations in this game. Like, the climbing animations are all like 200% faster. I think that
Are you sure that's not a generic enemy?
it might be. You got some good
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't remember what Magic Stance does. I know those two are good. That's actually terrible. That's a significant downgrade to your base physical. He can take momentary gain back. Every little bit, right? We're working toward it. She can take Pow Hammer back. And what art did I just learn?
There.
That's actually an okay art. It's not really a good art to attack with, but it's a good spell to cast, you know? And someone should heal Alvin. And we also need to map, Revive on Ludger and, Mila. Or are you just going to take care of Revive, or do I need it too?
You should probably have it too.
Well, I prefer it on Arts Ball down.
Only have to set it once on you.
Mila has more than 16 good moves. As we get later in the game, I'm probably going to want to count on you for this.
Luger has more than 16.
Ludger also has 48 assignment slots.
Why is this? No. Stop being so stubborn.
That's like the funny thing about why they took away things like the Arts Ball or the Right Stick in Zesteria, and they're still not there in Berseria. Like, They let you assign a ridiculous number of moves in this game, and you use all of them. Veggie sticks?